Hey Cancer, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from January 20th through the 22nd, 2023. This is for Cancer. Last shuffle here for Cancer. All right, Cancer. What we have here is new beginnings and kindred partnership. So there may be something, I mean, that's a good thing, right? You may find something really, something new that you have in common with your person, or it's someone in your space may be feeling that way about you, like, oh my gosh, I find some now, me and Cancer have something else in common. What in the world? How could this be? This is an excitement that you should be excited about, cutting something out. Looks like relieving burdens from someone. Someone's burdens are being lifted by someone else's intellect or knowledge. Okay, so there you have a couple energy. It doesn't have to be romantic. I cannot make this up if I try. Look at that. It may be a burden. Something in the house is a very big burden. Okay. Uh, yeah, this person is so driven and so intelligent. You have two, either or. You assign this as you will, because it could be you or the person you're dealing with. This one of you is overwhelmed about a household situation, or was overwhelmed by a household situation, and the new beginnings energy would tell me that with the Page of Wands, Queen of Swords, Hanged Man, and Eight of Wands, someone's intellect is going to relieve a burden off of a person. Someone, I mean, there's like it's like whatever this is very heavy. You may feel, whoever feels burdened is really overwhelmed. Like it's to the point where they're just waiting for help. Like they're just sitting back, like, I can't do anything about this. I need help. So there's a new beginning energy of someone that comes in and completely eliminates all of the problems rather quickly. And it's because they are very sharp or they know a lot about the subject. Now you have a kindred partnership, 10 of Wands, 4 of Cups. This is someone who will not miss that opportunity to help you. They are burdened just because you are. That's it. And so there's two different, like I said, assign it as you wish. This may be you, burdened just because the other person is. And you know a lot about what their problem is, and you know how you can help eliminate it. And you come and help them. They're behind you, like, please, Cancer, help me out. They're behind, as you see Page of Wands and Queen of Swords, the positioning. But the Hanged Man is that you enlighten them to the problem. And as soon as they understand what you understand, it gets cleaned up fast. Or it gets taken care of quickly. You have dark thoughts here with the Chariot and Two of Cups. So this may be where you're headed, right? I don't know where I'm headed. In the past, you may have known where you're headed and what you're doing and what's going to happen and all that. And maybe now you're kind of like thinking, where the heck are we headed? What are we doing? And this still could be this kindred partnership energy. But it may be because the thing is, the reason why there's dark thoughts about this, and it may be because either of you is one of you may be a little bit more advanced than the other. Like one of you may be younger than the other, like, and I mean like not drastically younger, but noticeably it's difference, kind of thing. It could be that, like a bigger age difference, or it could be a bigger intellect difference, or one is more erratic and impulsive than the other. The other is a lot more cautious. So this may be, maybe it looks like, even though you find that this person wants to relieve your burdens in some way, it's like you knew where you were headed in the past and maybe things have changed, right? Or you're worried that things will change, or you're thinking about where you're headed right now, and it's leading you down a dark path. I would say with dark thoughts, it's not always the best energy, because it's like it's so forward thinking that some of the scenarios will never apply. So what is the point, kind of thing. Sometimes it's good to think in the future, for the future, or think ahead. But then if you're going so far, well, what if we have kids? I just saw the way he treated his nephew, or how she acted, in the kitchen. She burned this plate. So, this piece of chicken, so I know that, in the future, she may burn our daughter's dinner. And it's like, how could you deduce that from this one point of time? Like, so that's why sometimes I think this is a wasted energy. So they're saying someone's worried about a really good relationship, worried really deeply about where are we headed. And it's like, why are you thinking that far ahead? This is good. You guys are doing well. Discovery with Judgment and the Fool. And maybe you're not. Maybe that's what it is. It's like maybe the past is totally different from now. And it's like based on the past, I can kind of see where the heck this is going, and I'm worried about it. And so that's another aspect of this, right? Discovery, though, is Judgment and the Fool. I will also say, too, this discovery energy, this is about realizing that you just got to put yourself out there. Like, you can't stay in the same energy that you were in. The Fool is very enlightened. This is someone who kind of understands a little bit about everything, enough to know that they don't want to deal with something. And the Judgment energy is saying, I know that you had, that this may be with discovery, right? You intend on making a final decision about not being something or not being the same. I say, with all of this combined, it almost looks like, Cancer, that someone doesn't get listened to. Like, they're smarter, not necessarily smarter, but they have a lot more knowledge about a subject than another person, and they have to fight to get their voice heard. So that may be part of the reason why it's like, well, where is this headed then? Because I know what I'm talking about, and this person is not listening, right? They're treating me as though I don't know what I'm talking about. And so that could be a problem. But I will say that there's an energy of a person who does not, that's not how they're just more impulsive, and they don't think things through as much as the next. So that's not necessarily the case, but that's what it looks like. Like, overwhelming energy of like, oh my gosh, get behind me. Let me fix this, because you don't know, you're not even listening. Okay. But there's an energy of someone changing their perspective and wanting to do better or advancing in some way. Is just a lot for them. But it also looks like that dark thoughts energy comes from, in the past, I've been trying to tell this person they won't change, they never budge. Now it seems as though that this new beginning, they're definitely I'm taking lead and they're following. And it's better. It's better because they don't know and I can show them. There's something like that here. I know how that sounds, but it's not like they're not intelligent. It's that they are a little bit less experienced than the next, the other person. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, a Cancer. We also have Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Leo, and Sagittarius. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Pisces cusp. Let's see what else we have here. You could be a Gemini, Cancer cusp. You could even be a Cancer, Leo cusp as well. Doesn't have to be. Also, Pisces, Aries cusp is sitting here. So you don't have to be dealing with those signs. I mean, yeah, they could be in your chart. All right. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.